prizes. Oh, I hate this job. It's so hard.
Yeah.
That I chose for particular reasons. The first one is honorable mention for a poem that not only speaks of a thing but of a life, and it was very well constructed. It is called The Overcoat by Shirley Kent.
Shirley Kent, The Overcoat. There it is, wrinkled, torn, many years proudly worn, stitched of the finest wool brought from Liverpool, carded, twisted, loomed in great mills, fibers together against their wills, gracefully tailored, perfectly sewn, best that money had known, rode in lavish coaches of 4, livered footmen at every door, stately sported each day to an office to earn its pay. Now stored among piles of rubbish, reeking of cesspool fish, that single jetsam off a fine strong back has become a rumpled homeless rack. How this happened, one can only guess, but there it lies, agape in silent rest, covered with grime, with soot, trod upon by many a foot, remaining strong, sturdy as they go, crumpled satin lining still aglow, worn collar of leather suede, finest coat ever made.
This honorable mention speaks to comparing words of feelings that aren't really feelings, like the words hanging on lines. It's called Absence by John Pelosi.
Absence, John Vincent Pelosi. You have scarcely left me with leftovers, molding, and dirty socks that left under the bed. Your words hanging on the line, pinned with promises, drying into shriveled memories. Your love sealed in glass jars, preserved for winter, to be eaten with sweet tea at midnight, just before I expire. Shall I wait for you? Shall I hope that spring will push new love from the cold, stony ground? Thank you.
Second prize, I particularly like the construction of it. It's very well done. It is sort of, it smacks colloquial. It's a story. It's emotional. It's done with feeling, and it goes to Brooks Ordick for A Home.
Thank you. Brooks Ordick, second place, A Home. There is a place called home, just down the road, past the endless rows of cornstalks, all lined perfectly uniform, like some million-man army, with their tips reaching up towards the clear blue sky, saluting the sun. Just down the road, there's a place called home, where the largest vehicle you're ever going to see is a tractor rolling slowly on its way, because them big rig diesels can't be bothered to stop there.
Yeah.
There's a place called home down the old gravel-rocked road where a lone building towers over the flat plains. Its presence is reminiscent to the some big city skyscrapers, but round here is just a grain elevator. It stands ever watchful over the vast expanse of wheat and corn, soy and cattle, never moving, it would seem, just a statue silhouetted against the setting sun. Just down the road, there is a town where the people smile and tip their hats as they pass. A handshake is your word, and your word is your name. There is a place called home just down the road, where the best food in town is from a little local bar that's been around for decades, where everything is fried and the beer is cold. Just down the road, there's a place called home. It ain't much to look at, there ain't much to do, but sometimes a home is all you need. Thank you.
This one was a toughie because it's so full of emotion, and it's full of denial, and it speaks to feelings that I think we all relate to when you know you're going to lose a friend. It goes to Diana Fazio for The Empty Chair.
The empty chair. I do constantly fret and brood, heaping disdain upon the black hour that lies in wait beyond the now to claim you to its darkness. Your path there has been set. Upon it wolves howl in hunger, and forgotten children cry. But I can only hear them from afar. You must allow me leave to walk there with you, because I will not let you go alone. Somehow I keep hoping that my love will be enough to carry on your heartbeat, to keep your fragile hand forever in my grasp, because the ways of your beauty are not at all expendable. Yet knowing that love cannot be enough, I try to picture no one in the chair where you sit, and after I shudder and stare into the emptiness there, I close my eyes and still cannot weep.
Tanka it's a cool form. I like it. It gives you a little bit more breathing room than a haiku because it's more than nature. It includes emotions. It includes lots of other things. It's expansive. And this one, it was nature, but it was suspense. And it was also like a little shocking. And it goes to Rosemary von Wald for Companion Moon.
Companion Moon, Tonka poem. Bright companion moon, shining on Red Gate and me, wonder where you are. On the still night's ghost surface, we wait as your bound feet heal.